Here are my top 10 sales of 2025. I'm going to go from the least expensive to the most expensive items I sold in 2025. Some of them are going to be single items, and then some of the sales are going to be multiples of the same item stacked over and over again, which adds up to the higher price. Alright, so starting off at number 10, we have this Square D circuit breaker. It's an 800 amp circuit breaker, so that's why it's so expensive. The gross sale on that was $1,012.30. After all the shipping and fees from eBay, the net sale was $758.58. And what was great about this one is I did not have to upfront any of the costs for this item. It was a commission sale, so I just gave the guy half of the net sale. So I ended up making about $320 something off that sale. At number 9 was this NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3090 graphics card. This one sold for $1,059.35, and I netted $763.94. Now this one I ended up spending kind of a lot of money on. I think it was $600 is what I spent on this one. So I didn't really get a whole lot out of it after my cost of goods and everything, but the total sale price was pretty high. That's why it's on this list. Coming in at number 8, we have actually 8 of these Illuma Eye Restore red light therapy masks. The combined gross sale of both of those was $2,356.54, and after shipping and fees, I made almost $2,000 off of them. And those, I think I spent, let's see, I think I spent like $70. Yeah, that sounds about right. I think I spent about $70 a piece for each of those. Number 7 was a bunch of these Western Digital 6TB purple hard drives. So I sold 23 of these for a total sale of $1,331.42. After shipping and fees, netting about $997, and those I think I was spending about $35 a piece on. Number 6, I got a bunch of these spindles from a pallet buy. I didn't spend hardly any money on them at all, and they sold for $1,400.04. My shipping fees almost $1,200, and that was a super easy thing to ship. They all shipped in a box like this big, so that was a really great sale. Coming in at number 5, I bought a bunch of these Kodak film packs, and I sold all 32 of them for $1,550.60. After shipping fees, netted about almost $1,200. And again, those I didn't spend a ton of money on. I think I only spent $5 a piece on them. And if that's the case, then my actual net off that was pretty good. Coming in at number 4 was 8 of these water filters. These things were pretty big. They were like this big, and they sold for $1,764.54. I remember that was also the biggest package I ever shipped last year. It was like almost 100 pounds. Number 3, I got a bunch of these running jackets. I got 15 of them, and I think I paid about $30 a piece for them, and they sold for $2,028.71. My shipping and fees, $1,449.79. Coming in at number 2 were these laptops. I think I spent $175 a piece on them, and I got 4 of them, but they ended up selling for almost $500 a piece. So that's about $2,000 in gross sales after fees and shipping, about $1,500 in net sales for that one. Coming in at number 1, this I believe is the highest sale I've ever had on my eBay store. It's this Sencor to test radios, and that's about all I know about it, but it was in like near perfect condition, had the original box, paperwork, everything. That sold for $2,760.47. Shipping, I remember, was pretty expensive on that one because it was a pretty big box, but yeah, net after that was about $2,200. So that was a pretty crazy sale. It doesn't happen hardly ever with my eBay store. Most of the time I'm buying stuff for about $5 and selling it for $20. So these are just like the top 10 most expensive things that I sold in 2025. So yeah, there you go. Pretty cool stuff.